Fit check before we go. Looking real cute. Hi guys, so we just got home from grocery shopping and now we're gonna go start a Dollar Tree challenge. I think we're gonna try to make this rectangle purse thing that I keep seeing. I know how to make it. I will post a picture of what I'm talking about, like right there. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the Dollar Tree. I technically have $20, but I'm going to try to keep it under $10 to get enough supplies. Hopefully the Dollar Tree we go to has everything because I want to try to make it completely Dollar Tree. Other than, everybody say hi to the old lady. I want to try to make it completely Dollar Tree other than the yarn needle because I have a million of those. I don't need more. They just get lost. So but if I can get a hook and I can get the yarn at Dollar Tree and maybe some accessories for less than $10, that's what I'm gonna try to do. So we're about to go head out and I will see you guys on the road. Fit check before we go. Looking real cute. Okay, you guys, we're here. We're here. All right, let's go in. Okay, so we're leaving the store now. There's a lot more people in there than we thought would be. But I spent what, $13.30 something?
$13.70 something.
It's $13.70 something. My cousin's gender reveal party is on Sunday, so we also got some stuff for that. But my total for the crochet related stuff was right at about $10, so I think we did pretty good. Alright, I'll give you guys a haul when we get home, okay? Let's do a haul of what we got. Okay, so just random little fact. We're supposed to bring wipes if we think it's a boy and diapers if we think it's a girl. We both think it's a boy. Also, I'm hoping it's a boy because I've made a lot of the stuff, the blankets and stuff. Those more gender neutral are leaning on a little bit more masculine. They're green and blue for the most part. Granted, the star blanket has some purples and stuff in it too, and it's pretty. So my plan, as I said before, is to make a purse. The picture will pop back up over here. So I got 3 skeins of this yarn. Let's see if it will focus. Look at that. So this is the Premier Just Yarn worsted yarn. It's a worsted weight 4. So I got this color and I got this really pretty, like just absolutely gorgeous, like baby pink color. If you guys haven't seen the new cherry blossom drop at Starbucks, oh, I want the pink cups. So just the all pink cup that like has the twisty thing on the top that makes it so that you can
There's a cherry blossom on top that's just straw covered.
It's not, it doesn't have a cherry blossom. The one where you twist the top so that it's...
Oh, it's closing open.
It closes, yeah. It's just all pink. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Such a pretty color, and it's very similar to this, and it's so pretty. This is also the Premier Just Yarn Worsted Weight 4 yarn. And then to try to make this as 100% Dollar Tree, it's going to be about 90% Dollar Tree made. I got these were the only hooks that we found. This one is a size 4 and this one is a size 4.5. Here it goes. Yeah. So, and then last but not least for this project, I wanted to get some sort of charm to hang off of the purse because I think that's cute. So I got this guy at the Dollar Tree as well. It's just like it's like a dupe for the... Babe, can you hand me one of mine?
What?
The Starbucks ones? I'm having a hard time. It's the dupe for one of these. So, we've got this one. It's having a really hard time focusing. There we go. That is a dupe for this guy. So, I didn't want to use any of these though because ARC has gifted all of those to me. So hence why I got the dupe from the Dollar Tree. Also, this is supposed to be as 100% Dollar Tree as possible. So the only supplies that I am using from my home will be my yarn needles to weave in ends and sew handles and pieces together as needed, and scissors. Those are the only things that I am using from my house. Otherwise, everything else is from the Dollar Tree, so about 90% Dollar Tree. Alright, well, I'm gonna go actually change because I'm kind of dying of heat in this outfit now in my home, and then I will probably start filming this tonight. You'll find out. I'll let you know when I get into the next one. So, okay, we're back. I am gonna film, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of film the very beginnings of this, and then I'm gonna have ARC help me film just like progression of it. Okay, so for time purposes, I decided I'm just gonna do a quick voiceover. So basically, I am gonna do a pattern where it's 4 rows of each color striping across the band, and essentially what ends up happening is I decide that I don't want it to be as big as it's going to turn out to be, so I end up folding it in half, sewing it all together, and then folding it from there. But essentially the pattern ends up being that I do a base chain, and then I don't count that chain as my first row. I do a single crochet across, no, I think I did a double crochet across. I originally crocheted 61 rows. Like I said, I decided that eventually that was going to be too big. So if you're going to do this, I highly suggest doing probably about half that, because I did end up folding it in half. However, that ended up working out really well for what I ended up doing, which you'll see at the end. However, if you want to do this and make it the same size without the extra step of sewing everything together when you fold it in half, I highly suggest doing like 30-ish rows for your base chain, or 30-ish chains for your base chain, and then chain 3 and then start your double crochet across. I did a double crochet across, and then on the next row I chained 1 at the end of my double crochets and then single crocheted all the way across. I then would chain 3 at the end of my single crochet rows, and then would do my double crochet all the way across, and then again would chain 1, do my single crochet all the way across, and then I would do my color change at the end of that row. There's a lot of different ways you can do color changes. I will definitely go over that in a more like tutorial like video.
How's it coming along?
It's coming. I'm on the next striping, so this is where we're at right now.
Okay, bye. How's everything going?
It's going. This is gonna take a while. For me, at the speed that I'm at, it's gonna take me probably 3 days to complete this.
Okay, Grandma.
Okay. Okay, Zaddy. We're on day 2. Alright, what's up you guys? It was gender reveal day, so let's appreciate the makeup real quick. Like, can we just like come on now. She's pretty. She's not great. I'm not saying I'm a makeup artist, alright, but she's pretty, okay? Not flawless, but she's pretty. So I am gonna keep working on the project. However, we run into a little issue where I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well. There it goes. You see where it's white on the plastic? That's not supposed to be how that is. It's bent so many times now that it's like ready to snap. It's like, I mean, it's not straight. I mean, I know I was just playing with it, but like, she's having a hard time. So I went to another Dollar Tree in my area and looked for these hooks, the metal hooks. And I looked for the metal hooks, and this one is the right size. It is a 4.5 millimeter. So I will be switching to this, but it is still Dollar Tree, so the challenge is still 100% successful so far, using my only Dollar Tree products besides my yarn needle and my scissors. So I am gonna keep working on it. This is where we left off for the night the other day. Okay, so I'm at the halfway point here. Oh yeah.
Everything okay? Yeah.
So I'm at the halfway point here with this guy. I now need to basically double this, and then I will be able to fold it and sew it all up together. This is definitely the back side, and that is going to be the front. It's a lot straighter than it was. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I am on my second skeins of yarn, and then I have 2 more. So I think I should have literally just enough yarn with maybe just a tiny bit left over to make a charm to go with the little cup that's going on this bag. So I will check in later. Ark will probably help me film some more progress later. Probably not tonight. He's finishing his challenge video for Pokemon Scarlet, so
I don't know if you guys can hear that too. The tracker.
it's his tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's being a good boy. Yeah, you want to come here and say hi? Yeah?
Big stretch.
Come here. Yeah, big stretch. He was so sleepy, boy. Yeah, he's just a boy. Well, yep. I will check back in a bit. Maybe when I've only got about a fourth left, which right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 stripes. I have to practically double this, which would mean 36 stripes altogether. So I will probably go to 30 and then see if it'll fold from there. I might even try to stop at 25, but that would mean I do another 8. If I do 8, that puts me at 26. So I do another 9. That would be another quarter of this done. So 25. And I'll check back in. I'll try to make it fold. If it doesn't fold, then I will continue with more stripes. Okay, here we go. Okay, hi guys. So this is where we're at right now, and I was realizing as I was folding it to see how much more that's how tall it's gonna be. That's like my whole ass head fits in it. So I'm thinking, so realistically, if I fold it in half, okay, that is, if I folded it in half, I would actually have to frog quite a bit of it, which makes me kind of sad because I have that much access. That's how big it would be. So I don't know, I'm at an impasse. This seems too small, but it full makes it seem too big. I want it to be more like a purse size and not a... Plus, folding it in half would also make it more insulated and like almost give it a lining, so it's almost impossible for anything to fall through. So okay, I grabbed my purse that I use on a daily basis, which to me holds enough. This one is a little different than like a normal flimsy, like this one's got more structure to it than most purses that I feel like I normally use. So that's how big it would be, and compared to my current purse, actually, like you can barely see my purse through it, so maybe that is a good size. It does make me sad I'd have to frog some of it, but that's okay. It was Dollar Tree yarn. I'm not that worried about it. So I think what I'm gonna do is fold it one more time, figure out exactly where I need to frog it to, try to make it as like to the row as possible because that would be the easiest. And then I will try to use the yarn that I used to frog it because it's all now like its own little scraps of yarn, because I was cutting it when I was doing the color change, because the color changes weren't I didn't have enough yarn to keep it while I just went on the rows, and I was worried because the colors are so drastically different from each other. Where there is the color changes, you can actually see the yarn kind of peek through. You see that there? So I didn't want to have to worry about that with the whole thing. So I'm gonna frog this, or I'm gonna figure out exactly where I need to frog this to, frog it, and then I'm gonna sew the half down. I'm gonna sew it along the seams, and then I'm gonna fold it, sew it that way, and then which I will also use scraps of yarn to sew it. I want to waste as little yarn as possible here, and then I will sew it, and then I should have enough yarn left over with, I have almost entire skeins plus what scraps I'll have to make the straps, so that I'm not too worried about. So straps will have to be next. I'm not worried about it having to be a super long strap either, so that'll be really easy. So I'm gonna frog it. Okay, so ignore my kind of gross hair. So everything is now sewn together. So this is gonna be the back. So that's what the back looks like. It's about that big compared to my head. I have a plan for this ugliness from me sewing the pocket that I made. Now there's a pocket since I folded it in half. I don't really know what you'd put in there, but there's a pocket. I bet you could fit like maybe your coin purse or like a credit card or something in there, and then obviously it opens and has the big pocket. So now, and this is the front. So the pocket is right here, and then it's seamed right here. I actually kind of love how this turned out. The seam definitely could have been a little better, but again, I have a plan for kind of covering some of the ugliness on this side. So, ooh, hello, focus. I might kind of copycat it on that. I don't know, it doesn't look that terrible though. I kind of like it the way it looks. Looks patchworky, which is kind of what I like. This side's kind of ugly altogether, which is why this is now the back. So I'm thinking of maybe putting like crocheting some hearts and just putting them down the side, sewing them down the side. I think that's probably what I'll do. Just in the pink spots, like crochet purple hearts to put in the pink spots, and then doing a pink strap, because I feel like it's kind of purple heavy, so I think the pink strap would kind of balance that out. And then yeah, it's almost done. I got the strap to do, and then we're good. Yeah, I'm debating. I might just put a heart on, like, there's just this one spot right here that's really ugly, so I might crochet a heart and put it just like right there so that it's covered. But otherwise, it's like the heart would be like that big, and then it would cover that, and then I can maybe do another one that would cover right there. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so pink strap, purple hearts down the side, and then maybe another heart like to cover this spot right here because it's kind of ugly. Otherwise, like, if that's covered, I feel like it looks fine. Like, everything below that looks really good. This kind of sucks, but it's okay. But yeah, if that's covered, then this all looks good. And then again, I could probably put like another heart there, and then the chain will probably come down one of these sides, which is the pocket. It'll probably come down this side so that it's not messing with the pocket. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'll probably just come back once it's done. I finished it! It's all done. I'm sick with straps, so I finished it. And well, this is the finished product. I did a 2-layered flower on the front to kind of cover that ugly spot I was showing you guys before, and I did do the hearts and the flowers down the side there, and it's got the pocket, and it's finished.
Ooh. Ooh. Pocket. Ooh. Another pocket.
Oh, that was creepy. I'm watching, what's it called? School Spirits. And I paused it, and that's the screen. That was screwy. It was screwy. So this is how I ended up doing the strap.
While having strep throat.
Yep, while having strep throat. Doing great over here. It's supposed to be like a braided look. Which I think actually looks really cute for this bag. I think it turned out really nice. It almost gives it a chain vibe, which I like. I like a good chain on my things. But yeah, I did here's a close-up on my, if it'll focus. A close-up of the flower. Isn't it cute? Isn't she a cutie?
With a big blue tag.
And then we got these guys. That flower, that heart, and that heart. It's kind of folded, there you go. And it's done. So it is proof that you can make a nice, cute purse from the Dollar Tree. And the only thing that I used that wasn't was my from the Dollar Tree was my scissors and my yarn needle. I did have to get a new hook because the plastic one basically broke. And I still have about 2/3 of each of the last skeins I used. So, I mean, that's where we're at. And I think it turned out really cute. So, keep an eye out for my Etsy page, because I will, when I do these, I'm never going to use this. As cute as I think it is, I have my purses that I use every day, and everything, so I will never use this. So I figure to kind of promote my page as well, or promote my YouTube. When I do these challenges, I'm going to post them on Etsy, the finished project on Etsy, and if you guys want to buy it, click the link in the description and buy it. Tell me what you think of fair prices. I will also be posting this on my Facebook group that I'm in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment what your favorite part of this video was, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay, bye! Well, this was definitely a learning experience, and I learned a lot, not just about what I can do for crochet. I also learned a lot about what I want these videos to look like, and the scripts that I need to write so that I'm not just talking the whole time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will, like I said, catch you on the next one. Let me know if you have any ideas or tricks or tips on how to make these videos better. Alright. Okay, bye!